Hydraulic fracturing, also known as fracking, is a process used to access oil and gas resources that are locked in non-porous rocks. Fracking uses copious amounts of water during this process and millions of gallons of water just for a single well. While there are increasing efforts to start using potable water, most of the time this is groundwater and surface water resources. Once the water is used, it cannot be returned to its source unless it undergoes extensive treatment. Fracking leads to the quick depletion and strain on resources in areas where fresh water is scarce. There are many chemicals used, and when leaks occur, they contaminate drinkable water. The pollution that occurs from oil and natural gas production also affects human health. The deforestation to create the fracking sites, including the implementation of pipelines, access roads, and well pads, all contribute to environmental degradation. Now, on the other side of the coin, the benefits from fracking include energy security, job creation, local business opportunities, and lower gas bills for houses. All of these benefits contribute to the success of the economy. Fracking at its core is an environmental issue, but with environmental concern comes politics. We decided to center our research around public perceptions of fracking. From an ethical standpoint, we must look at fracking in terms of how it's affecting two things: the environment and humans. We question, is the cost of human and environmental consequences worth the benefit of extracting fossil fuels? And does political affiliation and geographical location affect people's perceptions of fracking?
We decided to collect our data through the use of a survey. In our survey, we inquired the respondents' demographic information, as well as asking 10 Likert scale questions in order to get a sense of how people felt towards a statement such as, "I have a general sense of what fracking and its implications are." We received responses from people who live in California, as well as some states in the East Coast. We did not want our data to be subjective to only California residents, as fracking may affect people differently in certain parts of the country. We then compared our results with previous studies to either highlight what was already stated or oppose the previous data with our own. We concluded that there is not a specific correlation between people's political affiliation and their own opinion that fracking is not the most reliable source of energy. In previous research, the conservative view continued to argue for the reliance on fracking as an energy source. However, this showed great contrast with our own findings. Overall, our research shows that the majority of the public believes that fracking is not worth the benefits it claims to provide. In order to find an energy source that is less environmentally harsh, we must lessen our dependence on processes like fracking. Although there are economic benefits, fracking has become an alarming environmental ethics issue, calling for us to shift to sustainable alternatives.